Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Oh. Get that out of there. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and all those who do not subscribe to anything and everything in between. It is your boy, Matty Rants with Julie __ wasn't here on Sunday. And we want to thank y'all so much for tuning in today for This is the Proper Background, Dragula Season 5 finale. We are leaving Sword and Shield. My apologies if you got your IVs up. It's not going to be worth it. I don't have Pokemon Home for this video, okay? I'm afraid not. Dooley, how you doing today since we did not have you on Sunday's panel?
Y'all miss me? Missing me?
No. I had Gabby there. No. See, before you could yell at all of us on Sunday, Gabarella did all of that. So there you go. There's someone's got to be the loud one, and it can't always be me.
Dr. Julie, radical PhD, will be back for the next panel.
My radishes. Said radishes. Radishes. Okay, that's the word.
Come on, radishes.
I had to do a lot of that on Sunday. The word you heard.
It was like that. It was like that.
It just got monetized. Today is Tuesday evening. Yes, I like legit for 2 days. I sat there like, okay, girl.
I saw you in the chat. You was like immediately yellow. And I was like, dang, y'all went in.
I had to show you because see, Diggy's the one that first commented. It's like, well, Matty was this, I was that, Jabbar successful. But yeah, it was a good time. But we'll have you back this upcoming Sunday for the actual entire cast coming together and 42 looks to look over. But today we're going to talk about a show that, well, I'm not really pleased with how Amazon handled this at all.
I was having problems today.
I wasn't able to view this on Amazon. It says it was not available in my area. Apparently, it was released very early yesterday. But yesterday, I did Versus the World. I didn't have yesterday to do this. I was focused on another franchise. Said also, speaking of which, Espana All Stars. Oh, I know. I'm tired, y'all. I'll be doing that video tomorrow. You will low-key have me every day this week except for Thursday. Just saying. I thought this week was going to be a little less. And I said, oh, no, it's actually a lot. But I'm kind of here for it.
You a couple scoops. You got a couple.
I know. I'm trying to pay these bills. I got 2 kids. Okay, I got 2 kids. One over here. Yeah, there you go. Glad he ate his food. Ooh, Mamu act like my oldest child, y'all. That cat thinks he's slick. I see food in the bowl. He walk over by it. Meow. There's food in the bowl. You can finish it. He want me to refresh it. Oh, no. It's been sitting there for less than 2 hours. I also changed it up because your ass is getting big, Mamu. So I got you the no corn, no soy, and no none of that. So now he's like, oh, you gave me the cleaner recipe. Yeah, girl, because you're getting kind of heavy. I picked him up the other day. I said, oh, shit. This motherfucker's a bowling ball. Meanwhile, Mina is chomping down. They eat each other's food. Those are my babies. I love them still. But we got to talk about Dragula. We got to talk about this finale. I got a poll going right now. Final thoughts after the finale. This season was giving. Only 17% of you. It was okay.
Let me go vote.
Just needed 55%. Excuse me. Saw it from the start. That's 20% of y'all, and 9% said, "Where am I?" I think that's always a question we should ask ourselves. Where am I?
Where am I?
And real quick, because y'all know I don't do negativity, but I do want to address something quickly. This is the finale of the episode, so I'm going to keep this off. But for the remainder of the entirety of the year, the live chats will be subscribers only. I unfortunately had somebody come into my page today, tried to gaslight us as viewers and me myself for being negative and nasty, and that drag is all valid and all this bullshit. That is true, but at the same time, they gaslit the situation. Because again, I go through my stuff. So I then go to another person's post, and they were talking about a particular contestant and how they hope they win. And then that same person that talked about the integrity of Drag Race and drag tried to spoil the entire show for them. I
Try to
clocked
spoil
you.
what?
Like literally, oh, this is who wins and da 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 da. And I was like, and scene. So
For
you can't.
Dragula? Or for 16?
No, for UK versus the world. So I said, so you
Oh, the
came
show ain't in the
here.
area, girl.
But that's my point, Dooley. You came here, tried to get on your little soapbox like the bent wrist punk that you were, and tell us that we're all mean, and then sat there and tried to be nasty to someone who wants to watch the show that's not even a part of whatever equation you're on. So in the future, yeah, I'm going to be deleting a lot of spoilers. Yeah, I'm going to be blocking folks that do that specifically. You want to talk about how we talk about the show? That's one thing. But once I see your character, you're out. This is a community, and I love y'all down, and I know I wake up for y'all in the morning. So the last thing I'm going to do is take away our fun and what we have over here that's good, that everybody can come over to. You can have fun as well, but don't you be sitting over here telling people how to act and operate. I don't go in your house and tell you how to wipe your ass, clean your room, cook your food. I know your chicken's under-seasoned. I know it is. Because those are the only people that have problems. Under-seasoned. So stop. Seriously, it's really gross out here. Like, I get that you think it's funny, but like, ain't nobody gonna go show up to your birthday party. That it's giving that. It's giving that kind of tease. Okay.
I always it's funny. Like we do this every year. Like, oh, we get a new season of Drag Race. I'm excited. Da da da. And here it comes, and I'll be like, it's. I've been muting people and blocking people left and right because this is like y'all are getting weird.
And I had to hit up because they only follow 6 people because you left your open subscribers up like an idiot. Because I'm gonna look you up. And YC Rhino Reactions is the only Drag Race YouTuber they're subscribed to. Hey, YC Rhino, I hit you up this morning and sent you those screenshots too, so you can protect your chat as well. Yes, baby, I work like that with my fellow YouTubers. We don't play this kind of stuff. We're trying to have a group here. We have our own situations happening. So I see that they may be a troll account, but yeah, again, I just don't want people to confuse who I am and question me because y'all still ain't been bold enough to walk up on me at DragCon. So what's going on? All right. Dooley, let's get your social medias out the way. Let's get mine and let's get this started because I'm always available.
Hey, linktree.com /Dooley__. No, we can keep it simple. Everything that y'all want is there. Go there and find it.
Thank you. Somebody who does have bail money over here at Matty Rants everywhere except for X, which is at the Matty Rants. All of those links are available in my About section. Just like, when you click on my channel, it takes you where it is. You'll be like, oh, what's that? Click it. Bam. Everything you need to get to. Reactions are available on Patreon. This reaction has already been posted for as low as $1 a month. You can enjoy that. Wait, did I post this? Yes, I did. Okay, I did. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. And then also, merch available at dragqueenmerch.com and bookable on Cameo. Again, just like I said before, and again, I hate to be like a dad or whatever the case may be. No, I love being a dad, but like some of y'all just corny. Like, disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, gender, company, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants or program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet, and no hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. So please don't be rude. Grab your libations and strap in because Maddie's a talker and you may be here for a while. Can you believe I have this in here now, Dooley? Please do not post any spoilers in the chat. I'm mad I have to say that, but if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, please consume some Activia and have yourself a good poop.
I mean, I can't stand a bitch that takes away the joy of others. I can't stand. It's like top 2 pet peeves. Top 2.
Put them on a trial. Put them on trial. Like
send them somewhere because they got to get up out of here.
It is the church mission statement. I'm telling.
Right before the announcement.
It's low key. That's the conversation they have on Wednesday to talk about the what needs to be said on Sunday. Okay, that's when they get all the elders together.
Pastor, make sure you go up there and talk about that for collection plate.
Because you already know that's roof. We got holes now. It's been getting hot lately.
Roof foundation fund.
Okay, that AC only work over there in the little area where the kitchen is, and we already got a whole summer jam coming up. There's 16 members that ain't paying. They sit the third, second, and first row. Pass. What's going on? I'm here every day. I ain't got nothing to do.
They don't get the prime sitting at church. They get pushed by the nursery. They in the back.
Can the rant pack stand, please? Everybody. There we go.
Joyful.
It be puss, and something like that. Everybody's got a little sugar in the tank. I said some. No, I'm not gonna have no gay church, but no, listen. But seriously though, let's have fun today. We have fun all the time. If this isn't your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea. But we're not changing for nobody over here.
Speaking of cups of tea,
6 years in the game. Whoop whoop. Anywho, yeah. Sometimes people don't want the long conversation. Sometimes people want to be coddled with the people that they like, and nobody can talk about them because they're unequivocally the best. And I don't live in a world like that. Like my favorites, I drag. The people that I don't like, I also praise at the same time too. But like, that's the balance.
I'm in my block era. I saw episode 2 and went on and blocked a girl. Did not care. Kept it pushing. Block. Okay, keep it pushing.
Because it's like, why am I arguing with you? That's why I'm like, oh, let me just remove.
Y'all are not ruining my experience. Yes. Block. No.
I already got my answers for, I already know my tea. That's why I keep it here. I never go, well, guys, here's a video about it today. That's for people that do that. It's not no. And you don't get to come over here and do all that kind of shit because you're a miserable slur. So yes.
Come on, slur.
It's the best way we're
I'm
gonna
a slur, do it. He's a slur, she's a slur.
We're all slurs, yeah.
Yeah.
The fact I know where that is from. I'm a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes, yeah. Okay.
I really want to watch Good Burger too, but their makeup is terrifying.
I would like to keep my childhood intact, duly. So I'm not gonna watch a corpse bride makeup again. I sat through Candace Drag Race season 4. Okay, I didn't want to see it in the black form on Kale because it's giving me, how can we do this? Because Keenan's been moisturizing. This one hasn't.
Not.
Poor thing. Can I help you? Do I need to pull one of y'all up here? Hi. Yeah. Okay. Well. Oh. Okay. Oh, you want to be seen? Oh. Oh no, you don't. You know what's up. Roll that chair back. No, Dad. Okay, fine. Listen, if y'all want to drop a little tippy poos in our jars, Julie is in the movie Holiday Heart. I'm in The Pursuit of Happiness. I'm not going to tell you who Julie's character is, but if you put it one and one together, you get out.
Matty, I got your bike.
I said if you put one and one together, you get Alfred Wood. Oh, but no, if you want to drop a little love our way, we said something funny, we said something cool, we're really kind of sexy. If you hate us, drop a tip in our jars. Mine is paypal.me/Rants, catch up $Rants, and not catch up, Cash App $Rants, and Venmo/Rants, and Dooley's Cash App is Dooley does it. So always appreciated and certainly thankful, but not necessary for your participation today, even in the playback crew. For those who didn't get on this live, are like, well, shut up. Other girls do. Shut up. Have a good time. The thumbs up button is for free and the comment section is available. Time to start talking about the show. Are we going to be honest today? We're going to be honest today.
I'm going to tell the truth.
And we're going to do it how we feel like it. If it offends you, you're sensitive. Get you some lotion. Elbows are cracked. Just saying.
You know what else was correct?
What? Throw space when they didn't win. Oh, no. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. They're used to it. Okay, so listen. Probably the least exciting finale I've had with Dragula, and I'm sorry to say that because I love this show deeply and immensely. I have canceled my Shudder subscription with the absolute quickness. I actually, on other previous seasons, kept it running for a couple of months. This was not that time. From the Amazon BS that happened to me today to me getting here, and it almost felt like an in-between episode prior to them getting to the floor show with these let's walk around the workroom or the boudoir or whatever other word is interesting and sit here and have these one-on-one interviews, which felt very in the spotlight or in the actor's studio, which is fine. I'm fine with that. But like, as a whole together, the excitement wasn't there for me. And I already felt in my mind, if they don't give it to Neo, they're going to give it to Blackberry because they can be these two. And I'm glad I was right. But for me, it didn't feel like there was actually a threat in the competition. And Blackberry, I love you, sister. I'm telling you how that energy felt while I was there. Okay. When you got your critiques, I said, oh, maybe she'll win. Neo winning, I'm fine with because Neo ate low key the whole season. They did a very good job. So that's understandable. But I was not. That was me. Dooley, what about you? I thought it was okay. That was where I was. It was okay.
Well, when I sat down and press play, I knew who I did not want to win.
Blue Lives
There
Matter.
were two girls where I was like, one of y'all should win, and then the other person I was like, why are you still here? And then the episode took place, and then they hit me with that left behind the director's studio, and I was like,
that's what I thought was so funny. I was crying a little bit. I
thought I messed up.
I was like, these are things that y'all be acting like you under contract for that you just showed the end of this episode. So now we could be honest and figure out, the booth, that laboratory is just a stage. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. I like thinking it was a room.
It threw me off. So it felt right. And it also felt kind of disjointed from the reunion. And so I was like, I thought I was tripping. I was sitting here smoking me a little leaf, enjoying my day off. I thought maybe I had a little too much. I said, wait, hold on. How did we get
like all of that? All of those little interviews should have been with the reunion. That's what I think should have happened. Those interviews should have been with the reunion. Let's talk to this one over here and see how they feel about it. You know what I mean? That would have made a lot more.
We could have had 12 minutes less of microaggression and 12 minutes more of getting to know our characters.
Well, it would have woke Blackberry up from her slumber because Jesus was walking in their dreams. Okay. But yeah, for me, this was fine. This was good. I'm going to be real with you. No shade. Orc could have been replaced with somebody.
No tea, no shade. No tea, no shade. But yeah.
When Blackberry walked up, did you have this for the first episode? I was like, I clocked that. What? Like, those are the arms for that first.
Baby, you can only use the lunchable ingredients for so many things, baby. Yes, we could have had a V8. You can only spread the sauce so many different ways on the flatbread girl. You've been here 30 weeks with the same stuff.
Listen, there could have been a new kitchen utensil used, Dooley, that would have really set them apart, but they just did not get to Williams and Sonoma in time to get it. But that's all right.
After this, I was like, the way that y'all was riding, it could have been Cynthia, it could have been JK, and we would have lived at the finale. It would have been could have been anything. Could have been several people, but
Listen, we had Throberta Zombie too. Do not forget that. I was over here confused, but I'm also like, I get it. Drag is subjective. It's all forms of art. You also don't have to be maligned into one box of what you do. But when it was the entire season of Blue Lives Matter, and then we got to afternoon delight for the last two looks here and including the reunion, I was like, hold on, this is a little bit different. I thought we were going to get, low-key feminine power line teas that we've been getting for the majority of it. But, I was like, oh, okay, this is interesting. I was like, this is... All right, let's start this up. I've yelled. I've spit. I've spilled. Happy Tuesday evening to all of you. I hope you're staying warm out there. I know there's a cold front happening out here in the States. If you are overseas, how are you doing? Whatever time of day it is, I hope you're feeling blessed and not stressed. Let's start this up. Greetings, uglies. I'm going to miss Tall Bert and Shorter Ernie over here, who have been giving us our wonderful series so far. I mean, it's been fine. Okay. S-Row.
I look forward to seeing them. Yeah, I'll miss them as well.
Yeah, I'm almost debating on taking tomorrow. I almost said Tamar. I'm almost debating on taking tomorrow off. I almost said tomorrow. I can't. And then doing the Espana thing on Thursday because I am it's been a lot of drag this week, and so everything's starting to fuse together. It's killing me. But this has been fun so far. I just when we got here, I was like, she's giving me like closing at Home Depot, and this is the break room. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what's happening here, or possibly Hobby Lobby just by this shirt. It's, Throb was really excited. I'm glad that they got over some things that I didn't really learn about while they were there. I'm happy for them.
Can I say that I actually hate it? Because, when you're writing a story or you're acting, they say show not tell. So to watch you for several weeks and for you to get here and be like, I'm having such a great time. It's like, now really, girl? Because the footage said otherwise.
Okay.
The footage said that you were not having fun. So like, is it Uchi Wally or is it one mic? Because it does not agree.
Because you really, really want to work my nerves, girl. Okay, but you really want to scream and shout. Okay, all right. Hey, Julie, it felt like
an info dump. Yeah, I'm having a great time and I can't wait to get to the finale. Like, I don't know, girl.
I'm so excited to be here.
I don't know. Imagine if they killed off your favorite character off screen. That's what it felt like. Like you just got some new information and you didn't get to see it.
Malad, you haven't had fun since episode 2. When JK came back. Oh my God, that's funny. No, but listen, representing for Drag Kings, go ahead. I think that.
Thank you, Jarvis Hammer. We appreciate you.
Because I barely saw one tonight.
You know what I'm realizing? Because I'm gonna go. Because I got to go to the tour, and I'm gonna get the front row seat. So that means I'm gonna have to look Roberta dead in her face when she go to perform. And am I gonna give her a 1? I am.
You are, because that's how we operate. That's how we operate.
Am I gonna go? Yes, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna tip. I'm gonna be ecstatic. I'm gonna say, "Hey, girl, I'm a Kiki. You might get some pound cake too if you're nice." We can have a conversation later.
we could talk like we talk, but what do we do? Unlike the rest of them, we still go to the shows. We still pay the money to then get in the building that also feeds these babies, and we tip down. That's how folks operate. That's when I can respect somebody. It's like, but you still come into the show because that's where the bread and butter is made. But here's the thing:
presentation on this program, I just did not really enjoy it.
Now, Dooley, I know they may be used to this, but you got to take your knee off their neck, okay? You got to do that.
I'm sorry, my bad. Excuse me.
They listen. They may not hear.
I had a Mucinex today.
They may not hear us when we're talking about we can't breathe, but hey. I
felt it in my shanda. Felt it in my shanda.
Hey, Dooley, this is supposed to be entertainment. We're taking people out the equation. They're about to leave long comments that don't make any sense. Okay, listen. I'm glad Target had a sale because I saw the same top up in there. Good for you. Seeing season 3 back there. Put that photo up correctly, please. Please hang it up correctly. Those were the days. Those were the times. Okay, it's on the side, Dooley. Can you imagine?
I didn't even notice that.
There's a Landon in there. I want you to slide over.
The delays on the left.
Slide over.
Landon is second from the left.
Yeah, so it's like, did y'all put that in there, or was that just a spot? And then you had the picture set up, but you were closing down shop because it was towards the end, and y'all were running out of time to finish this finale because you have the leases out. I'm just playing. The lease is out, everybody. They were like, pack it up. Can't do it.
Based upon the energy of this season, I would have loved to see Hollow Eve in this space. I think I would have loved to see how she would have engaged some of the other people in that room.
La Rochimaru.
That's funny.
That's great.
La Rochimaru.
Come on, not all Billie Eilish. I can't. Listen. It's Billie if she didn't get that Barbie money. But hey. That was how the show started with, your local police officers need help and donations are necessary. Please call this number and drop. I'm just playing. So you can get your free sticker at the back of your car. I remember this lady one time cut me off and got to argue with me. She said, check my stickers. Check my stickers. I run the police. I run all these motherfuckers out here. I said, girl, you paid a month $10 for some stuff to let people know that you would support the law
Mama,
enforcement.
that makes you a dummy. Do you know how many of your tax dollars, baby, they
Are
already taking
literally
30% of
already
your
going
check,
there.
girl. Why are you giving them added money? Girl, and that's the problem. You think you run the police and you don't.
It's so funny.
Since you know everything with all your fancy degrees.
She gave me none of that.
In my spirit, I have had it. I feel like I've dealt with so much foolishness. Because that's what it is, foolishness. It's just foolish. I'm full.
Why do you think that I said for my 2024 the amount of I'm just not going to pay? I'm going to just make a simple statement. I'm too old to be arguing with you. I can only imagine the sadness. Whew, I can only imagine. I have my days, so I know it's real. You know what I mean?
Y'all are on some foolishness.
I don't know what your darkness looks like, but it ain't as dark as mine, honey. No bliss.
Go get you a weighted blanket and go call Talkspace, because what is wrong with you? Like,
listen, I need a blanket that you can plug into the wall, because clearly you need some heat. Okay,
baby, get you a rose, a blanket, and a Talkspace,
and so a cup of ice too, because iron being low sometimes makes people angry, a little bit frustrated.
Going on.
Okay, get you to Sonic. They're good for that. Hey, okay, before I talk about Blackberry behind this scenes, I can't.
I'm not gonna lie. I think Blackberry looked like Yo Gabba Gabba. This entire episode, I kept thinking of Yo Gabba Gabba
sweater, because we didn't see the whole sweater yet, so that's why I was like, oh, okay.
I kept thinking of Yo Gabba Gabba.
If I think of Yo Gabba Gabba, I think of the South Park episode when Ike goes through puberty and he's like, "Come on, Kyle, yeah, Kyle, get some strange." Yeah, when he talks about having sex, I want to see Loof is strange. Stupid. Oh my goodness. I apologize, but listen, this picture is up for only one reason. It's not to talk about Throb going, I'm so surprised, Blackberry, that you were able to get this far. I totally underestimated you. But look, you're here.
I mean, we know we had to let one of you...
You make me want to throw my page out the window. Tap it's the eye to cut the photo. Break my knees so I can move, because you up a bugaboo, a bugaboo.
No, we had to hit our quota for the season, but I didn't think it would be you.
She was like, too late, dark enough. Okay, no, let me stop.
Peter Griffin memes.
Let me stop. Let me stop. That's not true. Let's not do that. Listen, so many people. She was going to listen. She was checking her swatches. That's all. She was checking the swatches. Honey. She wanted something more earth toned. Okay. Breathing. That's not true. They totally performed together. Okay, continue.
Jury duty? Like, what?
I can't. So Neo and Orc apparently were called to the floor. No, they weren't. They were trying to explain. Okay, can I be real? I don't even want to finish my statement. This was stupid. I don't care. I really don't give one fucking flying fuck. Like, I say it just like that. I do not care. Yeah, so I felt like, when you said that you would stab me in the back, that was like you telling me that you don't trust me, and that really hurt. I never meant to say it that way, and like I know how you feel, and it really hurt me. Boo, 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 boo. Bad storyline. Boo,
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 boo. Bad storyline. Boo. Y'all are corny for that. So
this should have been hashed out last week when y'all was sitting in front of each other, calling each other drunk whores. That's when this should have came up.
That was the time. That was when you should have got it out the way. You came back up in here with no audience and decided to give us less than nothing. I don't think so. I don't care if y'all are still tucking and ducking and slamming and damning. That's on y'all. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to see it. I'm not subscribing to that OnlyFans. I'm not. It's like seeing 2 earthworms in the ground just go, just no, thank you.
We saw how that turned out today.
Listen, Blackberry, I don't care what nobody says, sister. You got a fan from me for life and a friend too. Definitely been that since I've been coming out. Wait, you got me going out my house way more often. Just so we're clear, Blackberry got me out my house. And Dooley will tell you, I sit in my home. Bitch, I ain't leaving this house. That's why I'm so damn bright. Need the sun. But I was here for this story. I didn't know that they lost their home in Hurricane Harvey. And, you know, they were also supporting their family at the same time, and how drag during COVID for them was literally their saving grace. And that like literally brought their family close together. I said, oh my God, a fleshed out storyline that we had to wait until the last motherfucking episode to get to, which makes me feel Blackberry. I'm going to talk to you now, bitch, because the show's over. I need to know they asked this earlier and we just missed this. And this was one of those let's reiterate a story moments, because they do that sometimes on Drag Race. But I was like, damn, that's a whole lot. That's a lot to take in. We didn't get none of that. I had her fight.
I almost feel like that we should have started with that story so that we can. That would have been okay. Conspiracy. I think telling this story at the beginning would have bolstered the logical justification for why Blackberry should have been the winner. And it would have gave Blackberry a valid critique against orthotic. So you got this queen that had lost everything in Hurricane Harvey, still having to build herself up. And this is the kind of drag that she gives you. This right here, like, it would have been a competing storyline, which is why I think they may have told it in this way.
So
that's just my project manager brain.
We could be more emotionally inclined for one person. I hear what you're saying.
Maybe
the romance outweighed Blackberry's storyline on the show, and it was almost a sense of them trying to paint her out to we don't know who you are, to which I don't know if they'd recognize through us as the fans, because of course it was filmed a while ago, but also just how things happen. Like they said, oh, we were never going to do a 3. I knew when we said that it wasn't going to happen. It was like, okay, good, because that would have been silly and we would have really hated this finale, not gonna lie. Yeah, I hated that we found out about this at the end instead of pushing the weird romance storyline or the fake fights. The fighting that some people still don't get. Ooh. JK, I'm getting mad for you all over again. Like, so many unnecessary scenes that we sat through of people like trying to justify why they were arguing back with somebody, where in reality, when we got to the reunion, the only person that took their, L and also received a W in the same breath was Cynthia Doll and Blackberry for that. Because it was like, well, bitch, you tried me first, so that's how it came. Okay, cool. We got to clock that in. Cynthia, well, I well, no, we've worked ours out already, so there's no issue with that. Yeah, girl, yeah. The fuck, like that was done. The fuck, Cynthia, Boulets, don't be stupid. Bring that bitch back now. Bring her back. She was good TV.
What if Kendra and Cynthia are on the same season? I'm gonna have to wear headphones. For that.
They could low-key put Kendra on every season. I would hope she gets further in the competition than her normal numbers, but like we know we would give it a good time because bitch, let it be known. Titans girl, Kendra, you were the first half of that for me. Okay, you and Coco, everybody black, low key. Lies, Melissa be fierce. Let me put it in my Latin sister up in this bitch. Oh yeah,
I felt
girls were cutting up. You want Cynthia and Zabaleta on the same season?
In surround sound.
I want to see Zabaleta without a sleeping bag next to her. I want her on a cast without, like, that one thing and then that sleeping bag. Yeah. For real.
The aftermath of season 4 was very interesting. That's not what I expected from the aftermath at all. At the beginning of that season, if I could win $1 million by telling you where them girls would end up,
I would have
lost. I would have been broke.
Tent City, bitch. Like, what? Like, yeah. Like, are you kidding me? Because
I never would have thought.
so much was happening that season.
Mm-hmm.
You leave that drowsy lady alone, girl. I thought you was talking about Saint.
I was.
Oh. I mean, Meatball didn't know where that was going either till they found Oh, who knew they were going to turn to Samuel Jackson and Django, bitch? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? Let me go run back and tell the. Let me go run back and tell him that. Let me go run back and tell him that.
Oof, man. I know that's right.
I did it out of concern. Okay. Oh, what happened? What were we talking about? Nothing. I know.
Storyline. Storyline.
Oh my god. I really want to see Meatball back on this show again, but after all that, I don't know, but that would be some fucking hilarious ass shit because you know she would say something on that main stage that would allude to it. Bitch, have us all screaming.
My heart of hearts, I kind of do. In my heart of hearts, I know that I do.
So bad.
And I realize it's for my own selfish reasons because I need to see what happens. I just need to see what happens.
Because if y'all haven't seen that Dine With Me show that they had on Hulu with Bitch Puddin' and Meatball, one of the funniest episodes ever. Ever. There was only one episode I didn't like. Okay. Thanks, Blackberry. We are so excited for you in your career going forward, bitch. You know, I'm going to follow you all the way through Houston, Texas, baby. Congratulations, sister. We're happy to have you there. One person's at home. One person's about to go and find trouble in a neighborhood that they don't live in.
There's Glenda.
This one has paint on their hands. We know why.
Mama just came from the straw.
Listen, street light. Hey, okay. There's no other way I know. That's one of my favorite songs. Street
I was thinking Sunset People.
Okay.
That's where I was going.
Oh, I gave mine a little too.
Thanks, Donna. Shout out to you.
Dooley, shut up. Okay, listen. Thanks.
Debbie, I will mute myself.
Thank you for logging in and tuning in today. We're here having fun. I know we're saying some things that people may find like you can't say that. A hit dog will holler, though. I will say that. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe and become part of this Rant Pack family. Lola, thank you so much for dropping a tippy poo in my jar on Cash App. I most certainly appreciate you. If only these roads weren't closed today, I'd order me some food tonight since my libations have been kicked in, but I'm going to make myself some chili.
Oh, I thought she was going to say you ran out. I was going to be like, damn, Gina.
No, so I ran out of papers and I was like, I don't want to hit the one hit. I really don't. Like, it just don't do what I need when I need it to be sitting there looking like some sort of bent-wristed baby, you know, feeling myself with the papers. Like, I'm that girl. I used an app that DW, shout out to DW in the chat, called Favor. And it was my first time using that. And they actually go run like errands for you, which I think is crazy. So I was like, oh, can you get me some cinnamon roll on the store? That man had brought the 6-pack. I said, oh, shit. Oh, this worked for real. Right. I ain't got to leave the house at all. Hey. That was me.
That's right.
I love it. I thought that was everything.
So now that I am a grown adult slur, I've been thinking about dropping some coin and getting me a gravity situation because I think it would look really nice on my mantle.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, that's a lot of money.
It is. I just plan on getting jars that are not for cookies. That's going to be how I use that. Very airtight ones, and I plan in my mind on just having different varieties in my house because I'm getting to that age to where that is my drinking because I don't like to drink. I've gotten to that point. I don't like to drink anymore. I prefer the mellow because I turn up.
Agreed.
So I rather be mellow. I rather be.
I also realized, so this is why I've been watching Drag Race here on the couch.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be around alcohol plus people under the age of 28 because when we were we sound like our forefathers. It was different when we was going to the watch party. It was fun. It was communal. We used to lip sync for drink. Like, it was a good time. And
I
now,
always got my drinks, by the way. Thank you. Ain't never lost a lip sync.
Like, y'all just be catty and beefing with the girl next to you because she likes somebody, and it's not fun. And season 15 I almost got into a few fights watching season 15. I was like, y'all gotta shut the fuck up.
But you're literally talking about the internet right now, too. Like, you know what I mean? Like just the other day when we were talking about a show, like, oh, so you're talking about people, so y'all are all horrible people. Yes, I'm not excited that Gothy is on the show. Oh, I'm sorry. Jombers. Oh, I'm not excited. Oh, I'm happy that they're there, but I'm not going to bullshit and lie to you. I'm rooting for everybody but them too. That's it. Congratulations. You want to be mad about that? Girl. But good luck to those people. God bless them. And to their fans, it's not about you. God, it's not about you. One more time. It's not about you. Me not liking them is not going to stop a bill getting in their purse. Y'all are over here angry about these bitches on the show. Honey, a lot of the folks that y'all dragged are Emmy winners now, after last night. Shout out to T.S. Madison, by the way.
I know that's right. Shout out to her. I still think it's surprising how many people think those girls are actually in a workroom right now. I'm like, you do realize this happened last year, right? This is not happening.
Like they've been done with that. And it's funny, those same people who want to talk that shit, I'm the girl that's talking to the girl who's about to get on the flight to go on the show.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, Matt, I'm out. All right, friend. And then I'm not saying nothing for the next 6 months. Like, we just gonna be quiet for the next 6 months. When they get back home, is how you doing? What? And then guess what that does? Vault. And do. That's why when I read some things, I'm like, who made this up? Who put that in the cup? It happened. Okay, girl, that's fine. They give you light information. They ain't tell y'all stories. That's the part. Hold on, but if you can say whatever about Mayhem Miller, that won't bat an eye. See, again, because I made him Miller. I like Mayhem, but I was like, okay, girl, first out energy. They didn't have no problem with that. But when it was...
How dare you? How dare you come for Gothic?
And Gothy's amazing. She's a DJ.
The outrage.
A DJ. The Patreon girls know who Matty knows and supports and who support. Oh, yeah, because I let the Patreon girls see my conversations. Not all of the conversation, but some of them. Shout out to my Patreon girls. Tia Coffee did watch the review yesterday and sent me some love. And so did Hannah Donda. Marina, I know she's coming around to it because Mama always watches too. She's also a Rant Pack member. Shout out to Marina Summers. Yes. I like Gothy because of her OnlyFans too. Oh.
You know what popped back up on my feed, friend?
What? Not mine. Ooh.
I gotta put this in private chat. I can't say this out loud.
I was like, not mine.
Ooh. Remember this one?
Listen, I don't like skim milk. I like whole milk.
From that year, that one, I was minding my business and somebody retweeted, and I said, "Girl,
wait,
why you do this?"
Wait. So that one queen from those 2 seasons of Drag Race did that, painted them? I didn't say their names. So really? You know, they're too old for that. Like, they're know thy body. Know thy body. Like, I'm sorry. When you get past 30, like, girl, you shouldn't be squirting on nobody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Poo, 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 poo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This you should be
Oh,
very aware of
I
your
love that the
douche.
justification is too over that.
Like, I'm just saying, like, your douche tolerance should be at a level of like at least 7 or higher in your 30s, and you do drag too, so you're used to things being tucked in the butt, girl. Boo. Used to things getting tucked in the butt.
Yeah, girl, that came back up on my feed, girl. And I said, oh.
I love how everybody figured out what we were talking about without us saying that, and that's how we're gonna keep it. Well, hey, some people like it. Ask Footy Booty. I should say her husband. But yes, that man said, "I'm going to hit on your face. I'm going to hit on your face." I can't. Now we're talking about poop and the boulets are in front of us. I like these outfits.
They look fantastic.
These are great outfits. They are fabulous. Black. Yes.
I'm still on YouTube old for that.
This is how Neo looked when I said it too. She turned around like,
that's because Neo knows. Neo knows.
Neo gives me a river run through it. Okay. But listen, it's chocolate. I don't want to shame.
I'll see you later. I gotta go.
It is normal. Listen, it's normal for that stuff to happen. I don't want to shame anybody. If you've ever done it to someone, it happens. I get it. It's understandable. Hopefully, you have a top who's not an idiot and is not going to be messy whenever it takes place. But y'all, if that ever happens, the next thing you need to do is look at your routine and go, that's not what's happening. We need to try this again. I'm going to make a song about dishing. I am.
It happened to somebody did a drive-by Picasso wing like back in July.
What does a drive-by look like?
I had to disinvite them from my home because they Picasso on my good pillow, and I had to go,
oh my goodness.
You gotta get up out of here.
Child, listen, my younger days, it has happened before. It's not something to be ashamed of, and not everybody's perfect. And anybody ever tells you that it's never happened to them, they probably haven't seen the sheets afterwards. So, like, again, don't ever feel shame. Just also, yeah, you don't share, girl. Get you some Pure, okay? Activia.
I had to throw my good pillow, man.
Probiotics. I would be mad too.
That was like a $40 pillow. I'd
be mad too. But I also know my body, and I know whenever I say you can't come over, it means you can't come over. When I'm ready to go, though, deep and wide, you can plunge in. Go. Okay, all right. Let's continue. Not fist though. I don't want nobody's hand inside of me. I'm not Slappy the dummy. This was a cool little moment. Yeah, I wish they did this last episode, not this episode. This felt very filler, but I also appreciate everyone's stories. I also hope that Neo with their family, that situation goes well if they do find out, or whatever the case may be. Even with, Orc, and I hope that you have a place to stay, honey. I mean, I hope you have a place to stay. I hope you got a job with something going on, or even if you're doing drag full time, that it's paying those bills, because you already know how hard it is. I mean, pop off. I mean, you're young though. Pillow to post ain't a bad thing. I'm telling you, friends. Okay. When you try to get your shit together, go ahead, Dooley.
I want to know why Ortho looks like MK Annihilation Sonya Blade. Y'all go ahead and look her up. And tell
you say that. I say Madonna's in the 90s, like, but not like I was saying less healthy Madonna, but like, yeah. I'm just happy the teeth were clean. Look at the teeth. White. I was like, oh. I was happy to know them teeth were white, baby, because something about that confessional with those yellow teeth really just soured my tum-tum. This is a bag of Parmesan cheese I keep shaking for no reason. What is wrong with
That's
me?
Parmesan cheese. Speaking of Diego.
All right, Smegma Griffin. All right, let's move on.
Yes. Come on, Smeg the Stallion.
That's 2 drag names, Smegma Griffin and Smeg the Stallion. Listen. Oh, I can't.
Big old leak. Big old leak. Just
Everybody say cheese. Rap. It's garlic butter. No. Welcome to Six Flags Fright Nights, bitch. I'm sorry.
My back shot sound like burrata.
Oh, okay.
Smegami.
Girl.
I'm going to text her that. I'm going to text her right now. Guess what your name is?
Smegma, please. Okay, listen.
Smegami.
I can't.
I'm going to text her that right now. That's funny.
Okay, y'all have a blessed night. I can't. Do you have to do what Mistress says at the end of every read? Be blessed.
Be blessed. her and Lux fake fighting on the field
was so funny. Y'all don't know that Be Blessed is so Texan. That's so nice, nasty. Be blessed. Oh, like I said, God bless him. God bless him. Not me Googling milk and talking about. Oh, why would you do that? You said Yu-Gi-Oh monsters? No, these look cheaper than that. Let's not do that. Girl, they look like lawn ornaments with these hats on, sister. I'm sorry. The chest part is what's the coolest bit of this, with the random horns that are coming out that make not a lick of fucking sense. But like, hey,
I think it's a chest burster.
Yeah,
maybe?
I mean the headpiece looks like, you know, it's your I discovered goth in middle school phase, kind of like I got those black crosses and look like this. I'm listening to the wrong music. I don't know yet. It's like very that. I don't know. God bless them.
I might listen to
I'm a headstone.
Down today.
Duh. Oh my God, Karen, you can't
just gay Beyblade. Shut up. Not a Beyblade.
Do you remember those cartoons where they would like rip it and then the whole thing is this random 3D spinning object and then it goes back to the 2D character going, go, go. Like they were watching things spin, y'all. I need you to hear me. We watched a show where they just spun shit and it bounced off each other and that was the gag. I never liked that show. Too. I never liked that show.
Y'all are funny.
That was one of the only ones that when I watched Beyblade, I was like, this shit is stupid. Girl, they made a whole thing you do at home, an anime? What?
Wait, and she's still popular today.
That part. Today. Oh, no, I know. Trust me, I know. You know I got little brothers. I know it, but they're all stupid. It's like, imagine the big battle, the grand finale for the season. Steven versus Lucas as they get to the ring and let it rip. And it shows them with their little toys. Wee! And it's like some huge apocalyptic battle. Like, da-da-da-da. Like, all these graphics pop out. My shit never did that. I saw them whole spin and fall.
Boom. Well, you know, growing up in a black household, you know, my mama saw that one time and Shirley was like, you better go Beyblade that grass out front. And I surely had to take my tail outside and go cut that grass.
Mine was when Vincent walked in at 6 o'clock in the morning before school because he noticed that I got up early every day and saw it was Sailor Moon and sat me down and turned on all the lights in my room to go, son, do you want to have a conversation with me about something? I was like, no. Like, no. I don't want
Can you move so I can watch the episode, girl? Thank you.
Like, bitch, we got a new weapon. I don't want to see this tiara no more.
Right. That bitch got a mirror. Can you move?
The dumbest weapon ever in Sailor Moon history was that fucking ass tiara, and she would take it out and be like this, and then she would like pull it back and then just let it go like real slow. Like, girl, what happened?
It was real slur.
It looked like a croissant with fluorescent lighting had got it and just spun around and hit someone. What the hell is this? Like, I hated it. I hated it so much. I hated it so much. Because it would just change it. Remember how she would put it, it'd be a beam afterwards. You're like, what? Like, what is happening here? But you can't do nothing right now. You could okay. Sorry.
Made me drop my croissant.
Gorgeous Meditation is still her best move. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That lady that was so pussed. Boom, boom, boom. She had a little stick sword. Oh yeah, that girl. I couldn't do the healing shit. I was like, oh, I don't want to heal nobody. Kill him. I can't.
Nothing.
Bakugan. Is Bakugan too? Let me see when Bakugan was.
Bakugan? Wasn't that like 2012?
They were all the same to me. Like, ain't they all the same toy? Oh, girl. Oh, girl. Yeah, that's the. Oh, girl. That was the one that you would roll and they'd pop up.
That was 2007? Oof. I
was in college.
What is time?
Yeah, I was in college. I was not worried about that.
Yeah, well.
The main character's name was Dan.
Matt, Dan deserves to be represented too. He deserves to be a hero, okay?
Dan.
Everybody can't be,
But there's Sean. Someone's name is Masquerade. Runo. The only girl on here that looked like they have breasts is given to Alice. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. This is not my tea. This was when I left reality, when toys started to become cartoons and they weren't good cartoons. So no.
Did you actually know that this is another consequence of Ronald Reagan?
Isn't everything?
That's how we ended up with shows like G.I. Joe and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay, no shade. G.I. Joe was that girl, though. And for
yes.
reasons. Oh, Snake! Whoa, those G.I. Joe! Like, everyone had the same voice that was a villain back in the day. You had to love that, right?
That was Uncle Phil. Uncle Phil did that voice.
Oh, my God, Uncle Phil. All right.
He did.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we got off topic here. We're not talking about these lawn ornaments in front of us here. Cobra Retreat. I can't. Who wants a body massage?
Depends on who giving it.
They did Shredder, yes.
Yeah, Shredder and Cobra.
I can't. I couldn't figure out where the play button was. I'm sorry. I was like, oh my God. Filth is the first category. All right. So up first is Orkgotic. What did we think of this? I hate this is the first person, and Dooley is the one I asked the question to.
I had to find my words very quickly.
Find your way back. Okay, let's see here.
Can we move to the next? Like, I don't quite remember what they did.
They were a slug that they saw in the bathroom before.
This was the slug one because I was thank you.
It's paint looks fun.
It didn't give me feels. Now, okay. I'm always comparing a season to its previous seasons, right? And like thinking of the way that I felt in past seasons, I was disgusted. Like I was in the corner of my couch, like y'all are nasty, and I didn't feel that way this season.
I have the same feeling for all of the categories. I was not. Listen, okay, so this looks more like the pus that shot out of someone's pimple that landed on the mirror than it does a slug. Personally, for me,
I agree.
Because there's a mixture of blood in there and all that kind of jazz, so it was a little premature when you popped it. Now you're gonna have a scar. Get you some cocoa butter. Get you a good
I was
moisturizer.
uncomfortable, but it was like, okay, girl. Like,
It's also the third time someone got on this floor and decided not to walk. I mean, but I'm like, okay. The black gloves took me out of what the fuck this was trying to be.
because the slug wouldn't have no arms.
But also black gloves. Why not doing the same color as everything else? Like that
Agreed.
threw me off a tad bit. So this is okay. It's okay for me. Like I didn't read this as filth. I would have gave this more in line of horror if I saw this in the middle of my room. Like, what the fuck is that? But they were trying to throw up on themselves because slugs do that. In case people don't know, the slugs will vomit out their innards in order to like ward off predators and shit like that. And they couldn't get themselves to throw up. And I'm thinking to myself, why didn't you just swallow a whole bunch of water before you got on the stage? And then when you came out there, did that, or have like a slime pack or something in your mouth ready to go and just spit it all over the floor. I don't know, but
yeah,
you know. It's going to be nice not to see beige with red on it for an entire fucking 3 months. Okay, let's move forward here. I really don't have a lot for this. Or kind of failed a bit at this particular finale moment. Like, if we ever thought anything was great with them, it's good. But as a whole, I was like, oh no, honey, she's not winning. Oh no, honey, she's not. It's not happening. Let's get 100 votes in this piece. Julie, any thoughts on this anymore? I don't know why I said any thoughts anymore.
I'm gonna vote that. No. Yeah, when I saw this, I thought this is more horror than filth, and you know,
it needed more going on with it to really get it popping. In my opinion, it wasn't going to be just sold off of that looks cool, you know, very that.
Yeah.
222 people here. Make a wish. Make a wish, everybody.
Make a change. Take away.
Out of the darkness and into the light. I just see. Come on, Julie. Come on.
Jam. Bars.
Oh, me and Julie just told our age. Hold on, wait a minute. It's me being written. Break away.
We are not gonna act like Kelly Clarkson didn't drop her whole Clark Gussy on that stage and tore that boy up and did.
Oh,
okay.
Hold on, get you a friend that is gonna finish the song lyrics for you. Okay. Because Julie said it. I was like, we're doing Kelly. Kelly can come to the barbecue all the time, forever and ever.
I feel like I could invite her and she wouldn't embarrass me.
No. And would bring good potato salad.
And would.
I wouldn't give her the responsibility still, but yes, she would. Let's see here. Ortgotic, 74% of you chopped it. 21% said she cute. 4% said giving. I
would like the 26% to come on stage and tell us why.
Hold on. Hold on. Oh, hold on, Matthew, please. I have to get this joke together. I'm sorry. Nope. Yes, Blackberry. I'm going to use this read. I'm sorry. Damn, I can't find it. I lost my fuck. All right. Not to be confused with a character from a Nick Jr. series, where a bear, a goose, and a cat run around the forest. Hold on. Yes, thank you. I was thinking of Little Bear, but also that one book where it's like the frog and it's like the frog and the hare or something like that. I don't know. I couldn't get the name of it.
Isn't it Mr. Frog?
It's something, right? It's something like that.
And Mr. Frog and Mr. Toad.
Yeah, there we go. I said Blackberry looked like a character from over there in that series, or possibly from The Great Mouse Detective. And this would be the sequel we deserve, where the possum is about to fuck shit up because the cats are all dead from the first movie. The Great Mouse Detective is one of the best cartoons ever. Disney, you had it right that day.
I thought this was Blackberry's Snatch Game as Clarence Thomas.
Okay, I got it. I thought that this was Blackberry's Snatch Game as Chris Rock.
I mean,
would you like to fill in the blank, everybody? Candace Owens, Omarosa. Who's played the game Twisted Metal? Okay, that's the clown in a possum suit.
Sweet Tooth.
Yes, Sweet Tooth in a possum suit. Listen, okay, Blackberry, I gotta be real with you. You know, my sister, I love you. This shit wasn't dirty enough for me, personally.
It needed to be a little dusty.
I'm here for this. I'm here for the shape. I kind of wish you had multiple boobs on and you had the babies hanging off of your, because possums have the babies that are always on top of their backs, or they're like, they're always with mama. So I was hoping it was going to get real filthy. This was clean, Shakes. It was kind of clean, friend. I mean, you ate the little pot. I was like, oh, okay, that's nasty. It was more nasty than it was filth for me. Febreze scented trash bag. I know you needed it. I know you needed it. I know you needed it. I bet it was scented with that raw ass fish in there. Girl, ain't no way. Nope. This was the nasty part. Nope. 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 No. I know she said a rat, but as a Houstonian, both of us Houstonians and a Texan, we have a lot of possums out here. So that's where that was coming from. Friend, I'm gonna tell you what I would have done. I'd have been an armadillo, but roadkill. And I would have walked up and it would have acted like, what's happening? Why is his hands up? And I would have turned around and my shell would have been busted open and just leaking all the guts and goo and shit. That would have been my filth. Armadillo, Texas animal. Very that. But yeah, this is disgusting. Dooley, would you eat a raw fish like this with the scales?
You know good and well I don't do food horror. No, I would not. Hold on, let me get this poll going. My sister's nose came off though, and I was like, "Damn!" That's the first thing I said. Well, damn, they're gonna count points off for that. Most definitely are.
Oh goodness.
I mean, exactly, gamer guy, and I would just cover myself in food and make stupid jokes.
For filth, Dooley would have been Guy Fieri. Oh,
that tracks. I also hate how he eats, so
You mean?
Welcome to Triple D's, y'all.
And then he'll be like this. Oh wow! Oh wow! The peppercorn, that gravy, brother. Oh, you got something going on right there.
Like, you couldn't just sensibly bite the burger. You had to, dive in it. Like, you couldn't just taste the burger like everybody else. And then when he had us out here making them trash can nachos, I had to divest.
Oh my God.
He plated them inside of a trash can. I said, girl, you know what? Get out my face.
Hold on. Oh. What's his name? What is this boy's name? Jeremy. Is that his name?
Jeremy
what?
Irons?
No, who is the guy who's really annoying, that's not funny, who's British, that hosts the show and he does the karaoke carpool?
That's James Corden.
Okay, so this is James Corden to me, what I would think of him. There we go. Yeah, who said James Corden? That's funny. Yeah, this is James Corden off camera, saying all the things he wants to say. Yeah.
That tracks.
I wish this was better. I feel like if this was if this would been a little bit dirtier, it would have probably. I think Blackberry would have taken possibly over Neo, because they were coming for Neo a couple of times. They were like, "Girl, she can't walk again," and da. I will say, Neo, you're the only contestant I've had to block almost every outfit you've worn on the show. I've had to put a censor or something. You're the only person that's made me do that. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. 53% of us say she cute. 37 say chop, and 10% are giving Blackberry eating this fit. Oh my God. Ugh.
It's gross.
It's gross. It's for sure gross. Throb Zombie as my drain. This is when I started saying Roberta today. Because I was thrown off just a tad bit, but I was also like, this is an interesting concept because that is nasty. This was way more sexual than I thought it was going to be.
So you thought of filth and was like, I'm gonna get in the shower. This is gross. It's not filth.
My tummy just turned just seeing this picture. Oh, gross.
I mean, it looks like a squelch with an F. That's what it looks. That's what it's giving. Like,
I mean,
I don't.
Let me tell you, some hair in the sink is probably it's very fucking gross. I'm gonna tell you that. It also stank. Ugh, so I was here for it. It was the presentation that threw me off for me, where I was like, okay. Oh, so this is we're twerking now. We're throwing a little booty back with this. Okay. That threw me off. It's not that gross to you. I don't use my hands to pick up my hair from the drain. Fuck all that. I put my gloves on. Ugh. That's just nasty. I got where this was going. I just thought it was played.
Yeah.
It was played differently than I wanted it to be. Where it was like they were trying to make it hot, and it should have just felt like, oh my God, like I don't know. But when they did the water, I said, oh please don't let that have been from a mop bucket. Just let that have been regular water with soap. There's still soap though. There is still soap. Oh, this is her baby. Remember, it could be baby and daddy. This is baby. Dooley's broken. You've been such a helpful co-host.
I'm just like, I have no words, friend. I'm trying to find a comment and I don't have any. I'm sorry.
Well, say something mean then. Okay.
It's like one big cum bubble.
He couldn't choose a different word. What Dooley said was, it looks like a giant cumin bubble. Cumin.
Coming.
Cumin.
Coming.
Cumin. Cumin. You know what, Dooley, you're right. Human After All was a terrible album from Brandy. Thank you. I appreciate that, because that's what he said. Human After All. I have to move away. Let me go ahead and wrap this poll up real quick. Things I want to do tonight. Okay. Throb Zombie, she cute, 47%, 37% chopped it, and 14% are giving. We're now to Nilahuru X.
Enjoy.
What you think?
It read more horror to me than Phil. I understood the POV. I was like, I'm not grossed out by this. But if I saw a giant slutatious Chinese box in my living room, I'd be like, oh, why are you here? Can you leave?
It had a deeper meaning in reference for can't say the word workers and
slur.
Well, I can't say that word, but yeah, it was more about that in the fetishizing of Asian women, specifically Asian trans women. So I received said message, and I did like how this looked. I would have said that there are several outfits that she wore this season that were way more filth than this, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
The vagina spider thingy situation is one of them off the top of my head.
So when I first saw this, I thought what was going to happen was different. And I think it actually would have been helpful. So like many, not all, but many of these Chinese style boxes, if you unfold them, they become a plate.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought originally that Neo was gonna like open it
Unravel the
up
box and then lay on it
and
do the
then was
whole.
gonna lay on it, and that's what I thought was coming, and that's not what happened. I was like, oh, dang, that was a missed opportunity.
The pig's foot phallus was something. As a person who
Correct.
does not eat pork, not for me.
I thought you were gonna say specifically pig's feet, but that's Blake. Y'all gotta email her.
Well, no, Blake be carrying some meat between them thighs just to get out the stove with it. Okay, get a little skillet, a little simmer sake. Simmer. Did I even put the polo for this? What's wrong with me? I didn't, and I'm not going to.
Dun, dun,
I'm gonna give y'all one big poll at the end of this. How about that? Because we talking today. Listen, I'm also hungry, Boots. I do want to eat bad right now. That chili sound good. With some melted cheese on top. I thought it was nice, and I thought it was a very interesting concept, and a lot of work went into it. Bathing suit, giant box noodles. The message was clear for me, but I thought of other things that were a little bit more filthier that I've seen them do this season. So yeah. I'm sorry, Blackberry. It just these titties on this outfit is so funny to me. Like that was like a grown woman possum. Do you hear me? Like, bitch got things to do. Okay, I got time to mess with these folks. Oh my goodness, I can't. All right, on to horror.
I did not think this was horror.
I mean, the wig is horrible.
The wig is
the wig is horrible, but also, baby, my sister cannot walk to save her life. I said they let this lady win, and she gonna be on tour, standing in one place. I said, please, someone has to push her around. By God, it started. Okay, listen, the idea behind this, I think, once again, concept-wise, artistic, beautiful, totally went there. When they removed the coat and we got this 3D print effect. Like, that's all. I liked it when it had the straight jacket on. When it was off,
it looked better before the reveal. Mm-hmm. You got this Oni mask, and I was like, it's given after night of hooking. Akuma ain't like the session, so he decided to go gut somebody. Like,
it gives me, it's going to take you 30 minutes to get to the car, so they just gonna have to drive around to you because you walking too slow.
Yeah.
Get some protein in that body, child. Get them ankles get a little bit stronger. Now, Blackberry, I think this was my favorite for the horror category because this concept read, and I thought it was executed pretty well. But like the skin suit from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and it pooling and being suspended into this situation, and then instead of it being blood, it's rhinestones. I found that to be entertaining.
It reminded me of, I think it's, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's season 9 of Doctor Who, when they have the queen who is just a piece of cutout skin and she's attached to the metal rods just like this. And she asked for the iPod. Like, that's what I thought that was also being referenced here.
For me,
season 9.
Anybody having comments about the rhinestones and it being like that didn't do it for me? I look at it like that person was already suspended there, and whoever was trying to make this outfit out of skin took pieces of like the rhinestone and just hot glued it onto their normal skin and took away all of their actual skin and just remade the body and was trying to make it like this. That's how I received this. So I personally liked it. Don't apologize if you don't like it. If you hate it, you hated it. You fucking hated it. You hated it. But I liked it, and that's okay. That's why it's okay. But I loved it personally. Yeah.
Homogenic. I just want to say that my best friend heard me listening to Homogenic and tried to pray over me. So I guess I'm doing it right. Shout out to you. What's that thing's name from the Goonies?
You talking about? You talking about? Wait, Chunk. Wait, it wasn't Chunk, was it? What was the? What was the? Oh my god!
What is his name?
What is his name? Sloth?
It's Sloth. I ain't seen the Goonies in years.
Remember them ears?
It is Sloth.
Oh my god!
That's where my mind went. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I was like, what?
This looked like a My Hero Academia lower-ended villain for me. Like in The Mask finally came off. This also looks like if chewing gum came alive and got revenge. Like that's what I received of this. Yeah, it's giving me chewing gum's revenge. ABC. Like
I think I feel so bad because like I think I see the vision, like I see like the vision like in Ortho's craft, and I see like where he's trying to like veer off to. It's just the limitation of the materials.
The shrine
like,
of Arnold that Helga kept.
We've seen other people do flesh work, and we've seen some others like, dang, like you need a little more time. You need some coax. That's it. Because I like the ideas are there. It's just the execution comes out a little cringy.
But you know, Helga did a good job making this, though. She did.
Also, why does this monster have polio? I also wanted to ask that question because I don't know.
Well, this monster was in the 1800s, Julie. So, like,
okay,
yeah,
it's like 1850. There was no vaccination.
But something, yeah, I think that would be because, well, to be honest with you, it seems like those are the first, you know, girl, I have so many questions to ask right now, and I understand the whole. To me, I got the Tokyo Gore Police moment with the legs being like teeth on the inside bit, but I don't know. It just felt like they were a person who was in a really bad car accident, and then the hospital became haunted, and it's a video game. This is like Resident Evil, but not a character you're scared of, but one you have to just avoid so you can go get some medicine, an herb plant in the other room. Did he need to be picked up after he fell? Did you see the end of it, Lola, when they were like pushing him on a cart? Oh.
But y'all dragged JK all season.
He looked like deli meat. Oh, that's funny. Oh my god. That's a lot of fat on that meat, baby. Let me tell you something here. She asked for a lean cut, okay?
Okay. I might have lost consciousness for like 15 seconds there, but girl.
Oh, that was funny. I can't. 200 plus if you still in this piece.
And when you said it, I heard Ice Spice Deli in my head, which made it funnier. And it was like, this is stupid.
Y'all playing with me, right? Okay, stop playing with me, right? There we go. This is how I rap. I do it like that. It only takes 3 claps. That's how I do it like that. I'm light skinned and I get on my ways. My booty is big on stage. This is my wig and these are my lips. I'm lying. These are these hips. I look better than Daniel Bergali. Everybody looks better than Daniel Bergali. I'm sorry. That's how that lady raps. I can't. Like blah, keep it in stock. I'm doing this just like that. Oh yeah, hear my go what. No, I would never do Ice Spice for Snatch Game. I want to win Snatch Game. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, that lady had no personality. God bless her. Like blah.
Oh, that's funny.
You leave Ice Spice alone. She's carrying Princess Diana's spirit in her. Crash. And I can't. And you made me say crash at the same time. Wow.
Not this.
Wow.
Not this.
Like you can't have that name and then utter Princess Diana in the same breath, friend. I'm just gonna tell you.
I mean, since we're here, has anybody checked on Trisha Paytas' baby?
Whoa. Nope. Disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only. That has none of our business. Listen, we're gonna let Miss Piggy figure it out. Intention, line of religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs. All opinions, y'all know the rest. Listen, she had it, and I didn't ask any more questions. I was like, "Pop, lead them. Like that's it. Do your thing."
Pop, lead them.
Tyra Banks was a menace to television.
When she said that was the challenge, I didn't think she was serious, and they showed us the music videos, and I said, "Girl."
And then she was like, I'm going to bring out this viral sensation boy, come out here, and I'm going to dress him up and make him look exactly like how I want to look, crazy, and then have these babies shoot really ridiculous music videos.
Shoot? Baby?
All right. Speaking of shoot, Throb Zombie is next. I almost said the baby part, but I didn't want to. I wanted to give that little space. Who is she? Who is she?
I'm gonna let Matt handle his. I'm gonna take a bathroom break on this stuff. Y'all know what I got to say. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Baby, okay, can I be real with you? Concept, the horror in it, totally receive. I wanted to ask who this was every time. I was like, who is that? Who is that? Like, that's not Throb. That's not Throbbert. It's Throberta. That ain't Throbbert. I'm comparing this to other seasons too, which isn't fair in a sense, but we kind of have to do it that way because we want bigger and better, and that's just how folks operate with television. This was so soft. I get the concept. Don't put that out there. I know, a man. I totally get it. This is soft though. This was so soft for me. There was purple on you, girl. Like that was supposed to give blood. Like it feels like it's a woman who is trapped now and she's a slave to like this situation to where she's going to be basically giving babies and she doesn't want to and Totally receive that. If that was where they were going or if that was somewhere close to the inclination of women being basically trapped by men into these situations, which is true. And there are a lot of moments and very much things that are happening like that. However, it's so soft. It's so see you next Tuesday. It's so puss for me that it doesn't receive as horror. And also the drag king, do what you want to do because we do this bit with drag queens and like to go androgynous and we like to go into different territories. But you were the same motherfucker that was talking about brand this season. You the same one. The same person that talked about brand. I have lost your brand in just 2 looks, Throb. I don't know who you were. I don't know who that was. All that smoke you had for Jackakum, you couldn't put in here. This is crazy to me. So yeah, like I didn't see Throb until this next look. Their final look, brilliant. But this and the other one, I was like, who is this girl? I don't know this lady. I don't know who this lady is, Miss Roberta. Landon. Oh.
You said the word that I was going to bring up, branding. I was just like, there were several people that were dragged this season because they weren't brandable. They weren't branding. We didn't know who you were.
I just don't know who you are, but I'm here having such a good time.
And I
don't
do
know.
think there's room within someone's branding for versatility. But this was a hard swing, and it was like, wait, like, once again, having to compare the show to other seasons, like, your contemporary Landon Sider gave us
The whole
glamour and horror,
Landon
and
Sider
still
experience.
within the bubble of what that character was. And so
I never thought to
the
call Landon
branding
a
and allure
different
was still
name.
there, you know?
Yeah, we never called Landon anything but Landon Sider. That brand was very motherfucking clear. Very clear. This is so different for me that it throws me off to where I'm looking at you like, girl, and I should be bra. Like, Roberta is killing me. Roberta is killing me. I like Throbert. Roberta, I don't know. I like the other brand that they were giving better. This is not. I don't like this new flavor that you got in the frozen food section. I don't like it.
I also wonder, like, well, maybe I don't know. Like, I'm wondering, like, if you enter a competition under the guise that you are a drag queen or a drag king, should you be permitted to drop looks that are outside of the drag king entry that you like provided?
I think they can, but I
Did you
think
do that?
well, here, Dooley, I think they can only because when we as drag queens will sometimes outside source it and go and pay homage to certain looks,
Mm-hmm.
that's fine. The problem and where your statement lies, where I'm like, yeah, friend, is that this is the fucking finale. This isn't the time for you to do something different. This is the time for you to actually give your brand. So had you done this in the middle of the season, I wouldn't be looking at this now going, what is happening here? That's my difference to this, like in all of it. I'm daddy.
Yeah, like you know, I'm the food show girl. Like you in the finale, you there for the $1 billion, and you like, girl, I'm gonna try to make this 30-minute risotto. No, bitch, no! Like, just flip the table, like,
for the
girl,
finale, a risotto.
finale,
So you don't want to win.
You don't
want to win. Like you did a side dish. You made a side dish. Oh, okay. So that's what we're doing here.
You over here making up new shit in the finale, girl. No, you supposed to dot your I and cross your T on this full thing that you just gave us. Why are we doing new things?
The judges have never seen this side of me before, and I'm choosing to the last day where they have completely loved everything else that I've done to completely do it, to then possibly put it in a situation to where now they're going to judge me and be like, well, my drag is not just one note, but you made it that the whole season. And you also made up a whole deal about it with others. I don't know who you are. I don't know what your brand is. I thought this was crazy. So yeah, chop for me. Because I was like, girl, this is clean. Satana was eliminated the second episode. Blackberry, thank you so very much for this moment. Didn't we see these arms before?
It was the facial expression. I was like, wow.
But it's orc. That just means that I am amazing and incredible for reusing these.
You know, I'm here for sustainability and reduce, reuse, recycle, but
Not for finale. Not for finale, my friend. Not for finale. You can bring them random centipedes from Beetlejuice motherfucking arms back, sandworm, the motherfucker. You can bring them back all you want to, but like, I'm just saying, you don't do that. These other girls brought new shit, and you gonna read? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Mm-mm. 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 Now we're on to Glamour. And they had to do a lip sync to a song I did not Shazam. Blackberry.
I liked the song.
I'm glad you did. Blackberry as the bride of Black Frankenstein. It sounded like the song belonged in the Cruel Intentions soundtrack. I am ready. I am ready to. Oh, I want to watch that movie now. Yes, I do. I love this personally. I think, oh, honey. Honey.
It looks really good here.
Honey, the silhouette is silhouetting. I was here for it. She ate the lip sync up too. But the dress was dressing. It's a classic look. I personally liked it. I thought it was fabulous. And I thought they did a really good job. They were giving what needed to be given. The mug is right. The makeup is there. The hair is flawless. The dress is dressing. I want to dress like that, Blackberry. Throb, this was the best of the night.
This was the best look.
This was, now, you probably loaded your gun now. You're about to take a ride to Texas, so that's fine. Listen, we carry out here too.
Not this.
This is the throbber that I had became familiar with and that I was personally enamored by. Like, you peed glamour in this entire ensemble. Now, that stunt was stupid. We've already done this so many times before. It's no longer cute. Like, it's like, oh, we've already done this. Like, the Scrates have taken that now. But, like, look at this face. I was here for the full work of it. The headpiece is gorgeous. Oh. Yeah, the headpiece is gorgeous. The bodysuit underneath looked good, too. I said, okay. See, we can give positive critiques when it's positive.
So for Throb's finale, I was expecting this kind of framework, like just for each of the different, and if you wanted to play with the femininity, like within that like persona, like that's what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting for Throb to come out in a full, tulle garment. Like it was just very different.
It was nice. It was interesting. This part. There go that foot. There go that foot.
Talking about branding, Sasha bald-headed velour. Well, that will always be her brand. Like none of us can ever drop rose petals from our head ever again. Like that's so for that particular part, I was kind of taken out of the performance because I was like, okay, like that's somebody else's. Something to be cautious of.
But no, that was many moons ago, and many people have already gone through that moon. I feel you do through them cycles. We will very much.
That. It's just etched. Baby, Sasha was gagged, Shay was gagged, we was gagged. It's etched in our brains.
Mm-hmm.
We were all gagged.
But I thought this was a nice performance, and the look itself was very good. When you got on the floor and did this, though, I'm always out. I'm like, yeah, never mind. Anita Hoodoo X.
I struggle with this. Okay.
It looks like one of those toys that's like a stress ball. But like also remember the ones that have beans in it? Not a beanie baby, but like you could squish them and they just go like that's legit what I thought this was.
I really like this. But then I'm like, is this too simple? And I'm like, no, but it's really elegant. It kind of sleek. And then I'm like, but then like
Femme Queen, Cthulhu, Femme Queen, yeah, Cthulhu.
I think I err on the side of I really like this.
So I don't like it when it's standing up like this. I like it in certain visual forms for me. Because right now it looks like this is about to be a very traumatic story time that's going to happen. Like right here from the face, get back to the face prosthetic. This is fabulous with the arms being blue. This is fabulous here. From these shots, sickening. This is when I was sold. When I got this close and then got really the mug. I do have a question though, and I'm going to show you something. Tell me what you think about this. So standing like this is fine because the feet are actually hitting the ground and it looks like she's walking with it. And then sometimes it would look like, okay, it's clearly a whole bunch of shit in this dress, right? See right here, fabulous. Like perfect shot. Sitting down, perfect. I want to know what happened to her contact lens.
I didn't even click that.
I was looking at these shots. Contact lens.
I'm also catching the contact shenanigans.
But look at this. There is no girl. I was so confused. I said, dude, how many times did y'all film this? Like, okay, this time I want my eyes to be this, and this time I don't want them to be that, but then I'm taking them off. I was like, mind you, I'm used to Arizona Brandy eating her. So, like, I just want to know what happened. But other than that, I think it's very interesting. It's very interesting. Not in a bad way, but very thought-provoking. Like, what is this? This is okay. It's an octopus. And they relate to the Little Mermaid, so we love that. Hold on, I'm looking at the live chat right now. What are y'all talking about here? I want to keep it on, please. The lip sync itself was terrible. It was. Fem Zoidberg. 10 points. 10 points. I'll give you that one. Bring in the dancing lobsters. I can't do it. Slip behind her eye happened to me once. Whoa! I've only had one contact ever do that to me. And it was the scariest day of my life. That shit felt horrible. I thought I was like, that pain was excruciating.
Oh my God.
And it was stuck like
what
back
do you
here.
do? What do? You just gotta keep it there? Like,
no, you literally hold your eye open like this, and then you try and just rotate your eye as much as possible so you can get it to like get at least close to it being here, and then you remove it out. But I got it because I got in a fight with somebody and they hit me in my eye, and that contact lens went right back in here. So after I finished putting my hand, lightly tapping them on the shoulder, in the face, and the nose, and the mouth a few times. When I was getting like put back in the car, the police officer noticed it, and he like legit held my eye open, and I did this the whole time until my contact fell out. A mess. But yeah. What's up, Jeremy? Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in today. Yeah. Don't play with contact lenses at all. Don't forget. That should hurt. I need to order some more contact lenses, actually. Okay. So duct tape link is next.
I thought Fabio. This is Fabio when he got his nose broken on that roller coaster.
I love how they praise Orc for having a wig, but that wig, honey. Oh my goodness. Dead hairs. Also, all right, Erica Jane. Listen.
Ooh.
Where's the glamour? I'm looking for it too. Right now, they look like they would be in the front of someone's car. You know, there's a lot of bugs on this. I don't know.
This pizza rat after he brought the pizza back to the spot.
Hey, you know what? I'm sure they had a good time today.
This little.
Would you watch Dragula Philippines, because those girls seem to have horror, filth, and glamour down? I watch anything from the Philippines.
They can do anything and everything.
Make the crash.
Them little we're gonna call them thems. Them people decoratives. They be having the cinder block heels and the
Richard
and the leaf garments.
Oh my God. You are absolutely correct, Richard. The white look was a lot more glamour than this. I kind of was spooked by that. I was like, oh, that kind of looks cool. Why didn't you wear that? You know what, Orc? I have to give you credit, though, because, like, bitch, you came in there with kitchen supplies and made looks out of stuff. That's incredible. Like, for real. Like, sandwich bags, aluminum foil, duct tape, saran wrap, cling wrap, baking sheets, toilet paper rolls.
Ortho dropped the Chipotle and was like, I'm finna make some stuff.
Because this ain't a bowl. This is clearly like, you know, that's
all the things that you just listed off, you can just spot in a Chipotle.
I would like to see Orc flying through a city and like spitting acid on people, but like this doesn't give me what it needs to give. This would be much cooler in a movie. That's a lower budget. They tried. It's cool. I wonder what other people would have gave for this.
I wonder what other people would have gave.
Jarvis would be a thought. JK possibly. Well, after this season, if you come back, I would want to see what JK gave because what. And friend, you know I love you down, but t-shirts and my panties on this whole season. Not the whole season, some whole season, but yeah. I think I'm good. It gives Natara at home edition. Can I tell you how disappointed I am with Mortal Kombat 1 right now? We were really in it, but now me and my friends are like, girl, I think we're moving on to Tekken 8. or back to Street Fighter. Cause I'm like, oh my God, I just get annoyed playing that game sometimes. It feels so broken. It's giving Natara at home edition. Thank you. No, but the Drag Race has a lot of horror runways, and Drag Den also goes dark on looks. True, which is why I'm supposed to be watching. Doesn't Drag Den start this week? Yeah, I think it starts tomorrow, actually.
Shout out.
There's so much Drag Race happening. I am already overwhelmed. I thought I was going to be good. I'm overwhelmed. Boulets were funny here. I love Drax's commentary. I wish sometimes this commentary would follow through to them talking to them. Sometimes it's not.
There were times when I was more interested in their banter than I was like of a contestant.
True.
I was like, oh wait, hold on. We get to them in a second. What y'all saying, Boulets? Hold on.
Do you like the Tekken 8 Eddie look? No, they cut his hair.
No.
They gave him that same fuck ass hairstyle that I think all black people have, which is really weird. Like a girl.
Look at my hair, Matt's hair, Jamar's hair, Diggy's hair, and any of the other black male guests that we've had. All of our hair look different. Like
you could throw a 3C on somebody. Like it's not like legit. If I even look at Miss Mama from Street Fighter, my ninja girl, Kimberly, y'all got that, but like it's not difficult. It's not, but you know, some people be looking at us folks thinking that's what we like to give, girl. I'm like, anywho. No, so I want Tekken 8. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it when it comes out because we got bills here and shit. I want to buy it so bad. But I've been playing the demo, and Nina is my main in the demo. When I start to play it, it's going to be Ling Xiaoyu, Nina Williams. I have to say it just like that. Let me announce it. Nina Williams. I play with women when I play a fighting game. I'm always
Tell us why, Matt. Tell us why. Because I'm a slur. A slur. A capital letter slur.
Give me an F. Give me an A. A, don't finish the rest. That's right, G. What did it say? Okay, listen, I can't. But no. Yeah, I'm going to be Ling Xiaoyu, Nina, but they need to announce Michelle or Julia immediately. Because I love my T Cliff Cannon girls. Oh my God, I love them so much. Yeah, Anna wasn't announced, was she? I don't think she was announced. So I'm hoping that the DLCs are going to be good because I need my Julia or the wrestler version of her or Michelle, you know, the old school. I love those bitches. Those are my favorites.
You are such a slur. I thought you didn't look to you name these characters. You are such a slur.
It comes, shut up. It comes out on the 26th. So I was gonna
today.
Right. I was gonna do a pre-order, but I was like, I can't. But I wanted to get the gold costume, so I was like, whatever. I'll just wait. Thank you, Crash. If you do, I'd appreciate it. But I love fighting games so much. I love taking out my aggression through a fighting game on somebody, bitch. I don't know if Dooley hasn't seen me play him before with my friends, but I get into it come on! Like I'm talking some gooey, like Jeff with a G also over there talking some shit too. And Gerald be sitting there quiet, just relishing when he wins. I'm like, bitch, I gotta get her. I love it. So yeah, that's how a lot of y'all are saved, and I don't go off on you anymore. Fighting games. I think of those people as you, and then I just... And Dooley does the same. He shoots people in Overwatch. I'm sorry, heals.
Oh no, baby! I am the most aggressive support player on the hemisphere. If you think I'm finna sit back there and heal about you, girl, you got another thing coming, girl. I have other things in the itinerary, so strap up.
Oh, it is Tristan, because you be just letting stuff go there. It's a workout half the time.
You will be fine.
So I've actually been playing a healer in Pokemon Unite. I've been playing as Blissey lately. I just got her up to my was it the 3rd level tier. So yeah, shout out to my Pokemon Unite folks.
So we got Blissey, Michelle Williams, Ling Xiaoyu, Natara.
I don't play as Natara.
I'm seeing a pattern.
Yeah, I wouldn't play as Natara. I love myself. Yeah, that's also voiced by Megan Fox. So I'm definitely not going to play that character. I don't want to play someone whose voice sounds like the last end of a. Never mind. Almost said it to you. Almost said some fuck ass shit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When you see Matty play horror games, I definitely watch your gameplay and live for your commentary. We had a good time playing The Quarry. I definitely screamed a few times during that, y'all.
I was gonna say, Matt's a screamer. I don't know.
I'm a screamer.
I'm not.
That. Doesn't have to be scary either.
I rely on my friends to make all that noise. I don't need to be making all that noise.
Everybody's gonna know that there's trouble about, because if I hit that little high, it's outrun. Favorite MK character, Katana, but right now for MK1, it's Ashra is my favorite character, and I will smoke you with her. I will smoke you with that bitch, because she has
multiplayer horror.
Mom has a stun starter for her combo. It's like a 2-hitter. It's like boom, stun, and then you could just do what you want to do after that. Like, I have a good time faking out Jeff and Gerald on that one. Little Nightmares 3 is on the way. I still need to play 1 and 2. It's always on sale in the Switch store. It's always on sale. Find a multiplayer horror and okay with Dooley. Well, if Dooley has, because I stream through the PS5. If he's got that, we can do it. But honestly, then work. I don't know what is a good multiplayer horror game. Nothing old.
Maybe we can play Dead by Daylight. But granted, I haven't played since like 2016 or 2019. I stopped playing, but I would jump in and I'll play.
Better as the killer in Dead by Daylight, because when I'm surviving and someone comes, this is me in the camera. This is me in the camera. Oh my god, I'm running. I can't figure out what's going on. Oh my god. Every time someone rolls up, I'm like, oh my god, the camera is gone. I don't know where I'm running. And then everyone left me. I'm like, you bitches, it's just me. And I hate being left on a hook. I don't like that.
Listen, I might save you one time, baby. If you back on the hook, baby, I gotta go. I'm sorry, man.
Oh, like bye. That. But they're targeting
bye, girl.
me. They know I'm a noob. I can't. I play Guilty Gear as well. So I currently play the old Soul Calibur. I'm hoping for a new one. I play more MK1, Street Fighter 6, Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. Super Smash Brothers still. Yeah. I don't want, what's that new game that's coming? I do want Tekken, but there's another one I'm just not going to get because I was like, gross. Melina, you are gay, so that's fine.
I don't mind multiplayer games, but I'm at the point now where I'm tired of being grouped up with people that have bad faith.
Hi, big girl.
I don't like relying on other people to get tasks done because y'all don't be thinking.
Hello. Hello, big girl. Hi. Oh, I get a meow? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. She's like, I hate this. I'm like, but you love it, though. It's okay. It's okay. She's like, you need to feed me again. This is true. We're getting that weight on you, huh, sister?
Somebody should come feed me.
Antacids. Okay. All right. Neo was prepared to be blasted with red pig's blood.
It's like a walking semen cell.
This is a still from the movie Powder.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you what I really think he was like for real. Okay, I'm gonna need you to vibe with me here.
Don't do it.
So you remember?
Don't do it. I feel like
you remember that meme. Okay, you remember the show Rants House,
and
that meme of Lil Rusty. And then they copy his face and had him look like
Oh!
AI. Haley Joel Osment.
I can't. Oh my God, AI! Oh, that was such a movie, Dooley. That movie made me cry.
Every movie makes you cry.
Yes, this is true. But no, that one especially because that ending was so fucking sad. Oh, and for the first time, David went to sleep. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. For the first time ever, David actually had dreams. I was like, oh, the way those people threw him away. They're jealous. I still hate that child actor. Ever since that, I was like, oh, I don't like him. I wish the worst for him.
For Haley Joel Osment?
No, the boy that was jealous of, because remember he was sick, and so they got that little robot child, and then when he got better, he was like trying to fuck with David, and I did not care for that. David had a journey, okay?
I saw that movie one time, and I was like, I'm good, love, enjoy, and kept it pushing. I haven't watched it since.
Child, it's traumatic, but it's like it's him going, mama, mama, mommy, mommy, as somebody who lost their mother. Hard film to watch, hard movie to sit through without me with a box of tissues sobbing. But yeah, it was a great movie. Excellent movie. Very good. It's basically the story of Pinocchio, but through Steven Spielberg's eyes and a completely different narration. It's also based off of a book too, but yeah, very that. Beautiful movie. I do cry in every movie. I'm proud of this. I'm an emotional soul. I'm a Gemini moon. Fuck with me, okay? If it makes you sad, you're sad. That's a Taurus. No emotions. Angry.
I'm not a Taurus moon.
My brother's a Taurus. I know y'all evil.
I am not a Taurus moon.
And I don't even call him. You don't have to be a Taurus moon. You just a Taurus.
I am not a Taurus moon.
You don't have to be a Taurus moon to be an emotional bear.
What if I had a Gemini moon too? Then what?
Then you would be a great person, and I wouldn't talk to you the way I'm talking to you. But unfortunately, you're not. So fuck you. Okay?
I'm not. I'm 50% more sane. I'm a Leo moon.
You know. Oh, then you did. Oh, that's why you hate Blake. Oh, okay. No,
I'm a Leo moon.
That makes you even worse. You two hard heads. Okay, listen. Hold on. a bull and a lion? You think you right and you ain't gonna move. Okay, I got you.
You can get
Jesus.
Damn.
Jesus. That's why
I shut the fuck up because I know when I'm mad, I swing and I try to keep myself together.
That,
you know?
And my brother's a Taurus, so I know that because he used to always put his hands on me when I was younger, which is why y'all Tauruses always get this from me. Like, the Aries is a lot better. The Tauruses, I'd be like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I'm speaking on my Libra. I'm speaking on my Libra.
What?
I'm speaking on my Nacho Libra. Okay.
The angriest motherfucker in the zodiac next to Sagittarius. What? Aries? What?
Just because y'all are level-headed don't mean you're evil. You ain't evil.
What? That's why you be getting clapped up and Dead by Daylight because you hanging out with these girls, leaving you high and dry.
That's right. We Libras have hope. We believe in fairness, and all the rest of y'all motherfuckers evil.
Baby, you gotta start hanging out with the Earth side.
No, I don't. No, I do not.
You escape the party.
I'll be with my air sisters. Thank you. No, I can't. I can't.
You and Luna Lovegood would have been left because
No, I totally.
We have a plan. There's a plan.
I'm very in my Libra-esque. I like balance. I am very indecisive. Dooley will tell you. Like, don't ask me to choose the restaurant. We're going to be there for an hour trying to figure it out. You just pick it, and I'll just find something I like on the menu, and I'll figure it out when I get there. That's the Virgo rising in me. I'll deal with this. But that Libra's like, I don't know if I want to deal with this. And then my Gemini,
imagine
I'm tired
Blake
of dealing with this.
And Matt both trying to pick the restaurant. And then there's my ass in the middle where I'm like, if y'all don't hurry and fucking pick a restaurant so I can eat before I wear everybody out because I'm hungry.
Because Blake is particular. I am particular.
He bougie. He don't know what he wants. And I'm just hungry, girl. Can we just eat somewhere, please? Damn, I knew I should have brought me some snacks. Man.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I don't know what
Jamar's
to
silent in the corner, girl,
do.
and then you just standing there wondering.
That
Like,
Scorpio, that fire sign sitting over there.
somebody,
Jamar,
I get hangry. Oh, I get very hangry. I'm capital H hangry. I can pinpoint. I'm like, y'all got about 7.5 minutes before I transform into a new bitch. Somebody hurry up, please, please.
Jamar, I don't care as long as we just get somewhere to go. And it's like,
I get very hangry.
but friend, and this is me. No, you do care, friend. Say what you want to go. Then he'll tell me where you want to go. I'll be like, no. Like, I don't like that place, Jamar. That was a dumb decision. Next person. Like, it's bad.
What was that place that we went to when white people was being shady next to us 2 years ago at the Drag Con?
Oh, was that oh, we were outside. Was that
yes,
Yard House? No, we weren't outside the Yard House. We were inside. But those people were loud. Those people were very loud. That lady's laugh was so funny. We kept making fun of her. I was like, girl, that's RuPaul laugh. It's clearly for camera. Where are my Mars and Venus in? I think I know my Venus.
I'm not giving you all that information because y'all are weird, but I'm gonna let you know that I do have an Aquarius Mars in the first house. Yes, I will fight you. Don't do it.
I think my Venus, I think, is in Scorpio.
I can tell you. I got it written down somewhere.
I have my thing right here, to be honest. I'm not going to do the whole thing because somebody told me you don't post that information.
Don't be giving the girls all your tea, especially not for free. Especially not on the free Dragula rant review. That's the Patreon.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my Scorpio is in Venus. My Mars is actually kind of a gag, though. I didn't know that. I was like, oh, that's my Mars? What do you think it is, dude? I gotta hear this. What do you think it is?
I forgot. I know it. I got a chart somewhere.
I think it's an Earth sign. Wow, I don't have. Oh wow, no wonder. Okay, that's funny. What do y'all think it is in the chat? I think it makes perfect sense for me. Mars is the planet of aggression.
Aggression, conflict, motivation.
Yep. It's Capricorn. Yes.
Inspiration.
Not that y'all figured that out the first two.
Self-sabotage.
Oh my God. Yes, it's Capricorn. Is my Mars. I mean, it makes sense for me. I don't know. Clocked you real quick. Listen, I tell my tea. I tell my tea. Shut your face, Taurus. Okay, listen. There go the bull. There he go. You're a Pokemon.
That is not even like the most defining characteristic of my chart. I love that you think that, though. I think that's fun.
I mean, I love that you think that I think that, and that you just couldn't take a little light tap on the shoulder.
It's the element of surprise.
Well, it's a normal element until we get to this new classic drop that just happened with Scarlet and Violet. Now you got some different, powers with you. But go ahead, Taurus. You're black in a different game. Okay, so let's see here. Girl, fuck Tauruses. Now,
yes,
fuck y'all,
fuck Tauruses, yes.
Because I'm like, my brother's one. I don't even talk to him no more. The worst,
please.
Y'all are the worst people, the worst. Actually, let me not do that because Dooley's not a bad Taurus. My brother's a bad Taurus. He can go fuck off. He hasn't done anything.
Not this year.
All right, get this Reddit thread gonna be fun next week. It's me. I'm the one that started it. I'm just playing.
The call coming from inside the house.
Can you imagine if I turn out to be Monica from Real Housewives of Salt Lake City and I'm the one that wrote the page? That actually would be a gag. I feel like it was another YouTuber that started it, but I'll be quiet. So Neo is the winner. Do you agree, Julie?
Private chat. What if? What if?
I did a whole yes. Last year I did a whole thing. Yeah, did a whole thing. Too. It would be a gag. Who I think it is?
I think okay. This is who I think it is. That's who I think it is. That's who I think it is. For real.
It's not. It's not. It's not. I wish I was that sociopathic, but I'm really not. Like who I really think that's who I really think it is.
Probably. That's more plausible.
Because
that's plausible.
That's so funny. Can you imagine if it was me though? Man, bitch, I would let y'all know about that. We would have a whole thing going if that was the case. But no, I'm not too clever to, or I really. I am
very good at solving mysteries. I'll be looking for clues. My friends and I are gonna put together a narrative. Let me tell you.
And Dooley knows if I know something, I drop it in the chat. I'd be like, all right, y'all. So here's what I. Screenshot.
With all powers combined, there will be no secrets left unturned.
That's why we be looking at people. Can the chat figure out? No, you can't figure out anything because it's all speculation. Shut up.
You know what? Top two for the whole season for me was Neo and Blackberri. I was going to be happy as long as either of them were crowned. I think as far as the competition is concerned, they both did a really fantastic job. There was a point in the episode where I thought they might give it to Blackberri, but then, it didn't. Shout out to all y'all. I'll see y'all at the tour. And,
Yeah, because the critiques they gave Blackberri were like, especially at the end when they were wrapping it up, were all positive. Not one negative thing was said. Not they need to do this. They need to none like that happened. So I thought it was going to be between just those two. Throb wasn't a part of the conversation because Drag has something about them every time. And then Orc, we saw what we saw. We can love the vision, but we also are going to go, it's the same. So no tea here. So I think as far as who's been holding it down the longest and most consecutive times of being in the top and rarely ever being in trouble, it was Neo. But also Blackberri was never up for extermination until the last episode too. So their track record was also very very good. Throb rigged the election, and so they made it to the finale. And it wasn't that okay. I love Blackberri. I love this show. At the end of the day, even while we're talking about this now, I was a little disappointed by the season as a whole, to be honest. And I hate saying it.
It felt like we were investing in storylines that didn't matter or that were on the little light-skinned side. I wanted to actually get to know more about the contestants and really care about, But once again, I'm old. I understand that. I'm not here for the drama. I want to watch some drag queens take some toilet paper, some rubber cement, and a pack of peeps and make a garment. And I want to watch them do it. And I want to see them engage as they do it. But maybe I've aged out. Maybe, drama and picking on biracial people is what the new girls want to see. And so maybe I need to find a new program. I don't know. I need to sit with that and figure out, my own. I don't know.
It became about the gimmicks and it became less about the authentic moments that we liked from the Dragula shows and previous seasons, where everything felt organic and the stuff that was happening was like, oh my God, that's a gag. Now everything this season felt like we need to throw all these gags up here to keep people around, but they didn't last too long. And then you had us focusing on storylines that no one cared about. Neo and Orc didn't care. Throbert, Blue Lives Matter, Zombie didn't care.
Yeah, we Laura's being a vegetarian and being in the bottom and having to eat meat to survive an extermination. Hollow Eve's entire education versus the whole thing. Eva, us thinking Eva was gonna win, and then Eva, faltering. And
even season 4 in the chaos, there was clearly a division, and it wasn't just against one person. It was this group and then that group. Bricks, and then everybody we liked. You know what I'm saying? So like it just worked in that
Mhm.
kind of way. And this time it felt like it was one versus everybody. And then when it wasn't
Yeah.
that, it was a bunch of, I don't know who you are. I don't know if this is really
Like,
what you are going to
what?
be. I don't know what's how. I don't. And I was like, oh, I don't give a damn no more. And I can do everything. I'm well rounded. Titties. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. We got Victoria Elizabeth Black giving us Universal Studios and James Madison throwing hands trying to win the crowd. Like,
But
I want to be more focused on what somebody can create and what like energy they embody while they're in that flow state of creation versus who they porking down when the show is going. I don't care. Like, let's bring it back to the drag and the relationships and the character archetypes and less of that other stuff because I don't. It's not important.
It's I don't know. It just, the drama from 4 felt real. So that's why I was very much, we had things to talk about with this one. This one felt very like, what are we doing today? And why is this the topic and what's going on at hand? And it felt like the reunion was sort of like a precursor to how this finale was going to feel. And it happened that way. The reunion was a little undercooked. And so for me, when we got here, all I was thinking was, well, it better be Blackberry and Neo. And that kind of held me through the finale. Then also Amazon's not playing it correctly. They released it early. That got messed up. It took me out of it. Then 3 weeks in between the show to get to the reunion.
Yeah.
Don't do that again.
I lost the momentum.
Like,
people are sounding off in the comments, but y'all are right. Like, these are moments that we remember today because it was good storytelling. It was good, fuck the big picture, Clint. We all remember that. Like, we were like, okay, hold on. Like,
Abora, you're the winner of this week's challenge, but also
guess what?
Up for extermination. Like,
oh, said, oh, girl, hold on.
We're not asking them to do that every time, but like, it just, that came out of nowhere. So we were gagged by it. And there were other times where things felt very like, oh, we didn't see this coming. This season, it felt like everything came. And very early, very 1 minute, man. Ooh. It was like, oh, okay. So this is what's going to be like the rest of the season. Nothing felt surprising anymore after a certain point in time. So yeah. And again, the 3 week part, worst. That for me was the worst. We forgot about the show, Dooley. I was like, oh yeah, drag. I literally forgot about it. I was like, oh, that's right. We do have that to look forward to because season 16 started. And we were gone. We were gone, bitch. I was out the door. I was back to that bald-headed man. Then now we have UK versus the world, and then all of this. Everybody's now focused on other things, and then we have this finale, and I feel like it got overshadowed by the RuPaul universe in this last little moment because the momentum was puttering out. So that's how I feel about that. Yeah. They said on the podcast that they want to try to produce the season earlier so it ends near Halloween. That would make a lot more sense.
100%.
Also, for like TV time and shit like that, yeah, there's nothing really happening around that time in the Drag Race universe. So, perfect time for that to happen. Don't do no 3 week break again. That was stupid. Ever. But also, Bitch Puddin' is still the best winner in my opinion. I'm gonna ride for her at dawn. Okay. That's my bitch. Literally. Love me some pudding. Yeah, that's her and Landon are my favorites. And actually, stop. Excuse me. Bitch, Landon, Dolly. It was Saint until, well, Anyways. That's it, kids. We're done. That's it for Dragula.
Always bending over a table. Why you always bending over a table?
Because I'm a bottom.
True.
And this is practice. You got to do low. There's mid tables. There's high tables. There's low tables. You got to get your knees right. You just want to stretch a little bit. Hold on. I was about to do, what's our girl's name? Nymphia Wynn here and have this leg up. Bow. Come on, Matty. Okay. Oh, listen. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We had a little nice time today. It was fun. God bless all of you. I hope every one of you has a great, wonderful rest of your week. I will see you tomorrow. Actually, I will see you Thursday. I'm going to take tomorrow off if y'all don't mind. I need a day to just not think about drag for 5 seconds. And I will come back Thursday with All Stars España. It's just a lot happening at the same time right now. I'm like, fuck.
They just insist on doing everything at once.
But then Belgique also just dropped theirs. Not like I'm going to review it, but like... It's a beautiful promo, though. I got to give them props for it. The colors.
I haven't even seen the promo.
I'm not going to show it here, but I'll send it in the chat. You know, Rita Face, Rita Bag Over My Face is still the host of it. So there you go. Rita Bag Over My Face. Wow.
Rita Bag Over was the host of Belgique. How did I forget that? I don't remember that ever happening.
Because of drag and the amount of it that we're getting right now. Who said segregation? All right. Ooh,
Charlize Theron.
Oh, Milan. I wish I could highlight it. How the girls move past that so quickly.
I mean, didn't Giselle Lullaby do the same thing?
Well, I am excited for Thailand season 3. We're very excited for it. Shout out to Pan. I know these 4 days off from college is making everything go faster. Ooh, lucky you. Oh, that's right. It's winter break still. Good for you.
From college.
Listen, thanks for tuning in. Dooley, social medias, please.
Linktree.com/Dooley_noted.
Thank you so very much. You know where all mine is at. It's available in the About section for me. Patreon, Cameo, dragqueenmerch.com, the works. If you felt like we were talking to you today and we were insulting you, I want to let you know that did not happen. And I'm sorry that you missed the point of this. We had a conversation about a show where we may have had different opinions from you. Maybe we shared opinions with others, but it's just commentary, colorful commentary, and done in a constructive way, and sometimes just a silly, fun way to have it. So please don't take anything that we said seriously today. If you want to drop a tip in our jars, there is $Dooley Does It, PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo downstairs for me. You'll see Dooley's next Sunday or this upcoming Sunday for the panel, unless there's another show that we can find both a excellent self-interest in to cover together. I hate doing these night reviews, but only when it's Dragula. I like doing it when the sun is up, because once that sun go down, I don't want to talk to y'all.
Come November, I'd be like, well, dang, for real? It's dark?
It'd be night, friend. I'd be like, oh my God.
It's 4:30. What's going on?
This is bonnet hours. Once the sun go down, that bonnet comes on. I am
Look at the clock. It is 6:45. I'd be like, come on.
Had the sun setting at 4:45 out here, thinking the world was ending. Okay. Oh goodness. Final thoughts, final words, Julie, for this season of Dragula and for our Rant Pack members, and anything you want to say.
I love doing this every year. I look forward to Dragula. And I just hope next season is bigger and better and we get to see some, fun drag. And I'll see y'all, probably like July, for the tour, and it'll be cute or whatever. And yeah.
I need them to come to Houston this tour, please. Please come to
Houston.
You did not. We would have came. There is a Dragula community out there. Blackberri is literally from Houston. You need to come to Houston. I'm not driving 4 hours to Dallas. I'm not. Or 2.5 to Austin. I just would like to come to something in my city. Because I'll go. And I will pay for the meet and greet. But come on.
Meet and greet's fine.
So, for me, last final thoughts on the season. It wasn't a bad season. There were just a lot of expectations, I think, that we all carried in from so much good that came from the first 4, that when we got to this one, it didn't feel as palpable. And I also say that coming off of Dragula Titans, which was that girl. If the Boulets are going to go Titans first before they want to do a season 6, please, I'm going to say do that. If you get season 6 first, that's fine. But if y'all have another Titans, you have a lot to work
to be every 2 years.
You think so? I kind of want it every year now based off of what this season gave. No
Are
shade.
you really an all-star if you was on last season? Have you had time to develop and become one?
Well, some it's going to take multiple seasons.
Correct.
Like a cicada.
Some.
Buried into the earth for 17 years just to wake up and make loud noises and die, So, yeah. I don't know. I want to see Coco back on my screen again. Whether it's competing or not competing. I feel like if Coco ever got on Drag Race, Rue would eat her up in a good way.
I would like to see Melissa be fierce in that environment. I also think she would do very well.
Same. I think she would pee too.
I think she would do very well.
And they'd be good for TV. And they
Eva would have done great too, but they kept telling her no. Why would you not care? Eva just, I don't understand. One of my biggest, we guess what the show.
They were like, Harry.
I don't understand. There are so many critical, crucial, relevant drag queens that have been doing this for 492 years that we still ain't seen that would come on and do a great job. Like, y'all are just being funny at this point. Y'all are fumbling the bag. Y'all are focused on the TikToks and the Instagrams, and I understand, but girl,
I don't know if they'll do another resurrection. Do I want them to do another resurrection? I mean, you saw what came out of this one.
I actually don't hate that idea.
Can it be a two-parter?
Actual season, resurrection, season, Titans, resurrection. Because let's say, okay, resurrection would be a great impetus for Jarvis Hammer to enter a competition again,
or Cynthia Doll, or JK,
or Cynthia, or JK,
them three for sure,
and give them the same categories that they fumbled on during their season. You get to see a redemption, you get to see growth, and make them earn their way into Boulets. I don't know why y'all don't bring us on as creative producers. We be having ideas, girl.
I say that for the Boulets. I say that for World of Wonder.
In the community, no drag, know the girls, got degrees that can actually form a sentence. Girl, what are y'all doing?
Literally years doing this bit for y'all. Trust in when I tell you, it wouldn't be too much in your payroll to hire me, bitch, or Dooley. Both of them. I'm just saying, my idea, all of this over here is good to go. And trust and believe, I've been dying to get my fingers into the reality TV format on the producer level to be like, okay, this is what we can do. Because I want y'all to be entertained just like I want to be entertained. So sometimes I feel like they go back to the same formula. And sometimes it works and other times it doesn't. But that also depends on the cast. You can't have the same formula if you don't have the same personalities there. It won't work. It won't mesh. Things are not going to be as good, and we'll compare it. And that's what keeps happening. So not a bad season. We had some highs. We had some lows. It got a little too repetitious and a lot of stuff for me. And a lot of folks weren't really being called out for things I thought they should have. And sometimes the commentary from the judges would be so much more entertaining when they were by themselves than when we had the guest judges. And it's like, oh, you're saying something different now. So I don't know. I still like it. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
I'll give it a 7.5, 7.5 out of 10.
Blackberri, JK, Cynthia Doll, Fantasia, Mila Hulu, seeing them on the runway each week. They were my highlights for certain parts of this show where I was like, okay, these babies are holding me in here and I'm entertained with it. And Jarvis Hammer too, but you sent him way, way too early. Way too early. I also didn't want to see JK go home either. So it was like, So yeah, maybe next time. It was a good run though. Just we got to work on this. We got to work on when we're gonna post this, and also don't do no breaks no more. That was crazy. Drag Race would never, because they know better.
I know the beliefs about tied to Amazon. Amazon injected several moments. I know they're ready to box Amazon.
What happened with the Netflix deal? I mean, I'm not paying $20-something to go on there, mind you, now, but like there are a couple times where I was said to myself, what happened? Like, what's going on? I don't know. Well, good luck to y'all. We support you, Boulay Brothers, no matter what. I know you heard all this. Well, unless you do something Sharon E, then that'll be different.
I think the Boulets got some good stuff going on over there. They just need two friends to come help them, flourish. Because everything I touch grows.
Do you need a diversity hire?
Wasn't she on season 1? I'm kidding.
No, they won Resurrection.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right, y'all. That's it. No more of this camera. Here we go. It's okay. Hey, y'all. We appreciate you for tuning in. Social medias have been given, all that kind of stuff. Last couple of minutes over here, just having live chats with every single one of you. Don't go anywhere because you already know I'm covering a lot of Drag Race, not all of it for my sanity. We've got season 16, UK versus the world, España All-Stars happening now. And of course, Sundays with the panel. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you follow Dooley on his pages, spaces and pages, and all the social media spaces and pages. Yeah, all that stuff. Drop a tip in the jar if you feel like it. Same thing with me when it comes to all of that. I will see you Thursday for España All-Stars full recap. So until then, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Listen.